What is going on, you wonderful people? So, I got a chance last night or early this morning, around 2, 3 a.m., whatever you want to call it, to watch X Men 97, Episode 10, the final. And this episode was wild. It was wild. I like Episode 9 more. I really do. But this is my second favorite episode of the series. I keep thinking it might be my favorite. I don't know, but really debating if I want to give this one a 4 or 5 out of 5 stars. It's that good. Uh, let's talk about it. But before we get into the review, like I say in every other video, do not forget to subscribe down here. Trying to get to 1K before 2025. Like, comment, and share. Follow me on my social medias down below. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Letterboxd. Post reviews on all of those. So starting off with the story, of course, you're sucked into this story. If y'all know, if y'all are new, if y'all have been here for a while, y'all know that I loved the first two episodes. I really did. Episodes 3 and 4, wasn't the biggest fan of. Episode 5, I really, really enjoyed. 6, but 7, 8, 9, and now this one. Oh my goodness, we gotta talk about. So, the main premise of this episode is 8, 9, and this one, 10, are a three-part final series. So, you can call 8 and 9 a final if you want to, but 10's a final because it's the end of the series. But, starting off the bat with the main premise for the story. So, it leads off after what happened in episode 9. And spoilers, if you don't know, and if you still haven't seen it, back off out of the video. Magneto almost kills Wolverine, ripping the adamantium out of him. And Wolverine stabs Magneto, so he's almost gone. He's almost dead. And it's just the same story from episode 8 and 9. We just follow up where the X-Men left off. Same thing. And overall story, just like the other episodes, is great. You get sucked in, like I mentioned earlier. You get sucked in, and you just want more. You want more. You don't want it to end. And I didn't want it to end either. This is the longest episode of the series. It's around 40-something minutes, and you don't want it to end. You want it to keep going, and I wanted it to be longer. There are scenes where I legit jumped up in the first 10 minutes because I was like, there's no way this is happening. I was like, hold up, that just happened, you just showed up, that person did, and that person. That's how crazy it is. So the story overall took its time. It was paced very well. Didn't take his foot off the pedal at all. And overall, I really enjoyed the story. And we're going to go ahead and get into the tone and theme of this episode. So, all the episodes, including this one, have been serious. There's been humorous bits, and that's good. You can have humorous bits in a serious show, even if it's live action, animated, it doesn't matter. Especially this show, with how serious it is, there are times where you need humorous bits, to lighten up the mood a little bit, because this series is dark. It is very dark. It has dark themes, and this episode is dark. Well, I don't know if I'd say it's dark, but it's serious. And I'd say it's probably the most serious episode out of all of them, and I like that. I really do. And because of the serious moments in the serious tone, that's the main thing that gets you into this episode. The main thing that gets you into this series, because you love these characters, you love the story, you love the humorous bits, you love the action, and the tone is a part of all that. And it's just so fun to watch. And you're like, yeah, I like this being more serious than humorous. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? And it's not Thor: Love and Thunder, and it's just a very serious episode, and I really enjoyed the tone and theme of this episode. This episode ends on a cliffhanger. It does end on a cliffhanger, and it has a mid-credit scene, so stay for the mid-credit scene. And that mid-credit scene is awesome. It is awesome, and I figured it was going to happen. And I figured it was the main episode series was going to end on a cliffhanger. I figured that was going to happen. I guarantee all of us did. I bet y'all figured that was going to happen. So Yeah, tone and theme, man, it's consistent, very consistent in this episode and throughout the whole series. And this is a review for episode 10, but this is also a review for the whole series. Like I already posted reviews for all 9 other episodes, but this is both of those. It's both of them. And talking about the characters now, talking about the characters, you love them. You love them. Wolverine, Rogue, Nightcrawler. Who else? Cyclops, Beast, Storm, Cable. You love all these characters, man, and you just want to be there. You want to fight alongside them, and I love the X-Men. I've always loved the X-Men. They're not my favorite. I love the Fantastic Four more. I've always been a Spider-Man guy. Y'all know that. I love Spider-Man. But talking about other characters too, and I'm not going to say who because this episode's still new. It just released today. There are some cameos in this show, or this episode. Of course, there's cameos in the show, but this episode, I did not expect there to be that many cameos. Like left and right, there was this person and that person over there, that person over there, and I'm like, in the first 10 minutes, and I got up and I'm like, whoa, did not expect that to happen. Did not expect that. And it's like, people complain about cameos taking over a story. You have the right to feel that way. You do. But this episode did a very, very good job, an exceptional job of bringing in cameos, of course, with fan service, but combining that with the story and letting it run smoothly, if that makes sense. Like, you have the cameos, you have the story, does not take away, it fits in the story, and it's fun. It's just fun, And of course, the animation. Animation is just perfect. It's so great. And I can't wait for season 2. I'm ready for season 2 and season 3, So, and the animation, I bet, will be the same, just as good or better. I hope it's better, But animation, I don't really have much to say about the animation, because it's perfect, and we all know that from the first episode until now. It wasn't bogged down by anything. The animation didn't get worse, It got better or it stayed the same, And the animation I find amazing. I love it. Now, if I had to talk about some negatives as a whole for this whole series, I don't know. Because the only episodes I wasn't a big fan of really were 3, 4, and 6. So I liked the series overall more than I disliked it, because I liked 1 and 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I liked 7 out of 3. So that's good. That's good, right? I mean, that's really good, I think. But yeah, I don't really have any negatives besides just talking about those 3 episodes. Maybe I was bored a little bit, I do feel like mainly I was just bored, and I feel like that's really the only negative I can say about it, and that's really it, to be honest. But overall, X-Men 97, I had fun with. I really did. If you're a huge X-Men fan, definitely give it a watch. It'll definitely have... Well, I don't think it'd have ramifications on the MCU, but it is part of the multiverse saga. So we will probably see multiverse aspects in the next 2 seasons, Probably the 3rd season, But overall, I'm a huge X-Men fan. I love the X-Men, Wolverine, Deadpool, the mutants. I love everything X-Men related, But even if you're just a Marvel fan in general, you're gonna get fan service in this series. You're gonna get some laughs. You're gonna probably cry. You're gonna scream with joy, and you're just gonna have a good time. It's a very fun series. But with that being said, let's talk down below in the comments section. Tell me what y'all thought. What did y'all think about the series overall? Did y'all hate all episodes? Did y'all like all episodes? Were you kind of mixed like me? Like, did you like some episodes? You didn't like some episodes? Let's talk about it down below because I'd love to know y'all's thoughts. I know you always hear from me, but I always want to hear from y'all more as well. Like I said, do not forget to subscribe down here. Follow me on all my social medias. And until next time, my wonderful people, I'll talk to you later. Cheers.